Greetings to everyone. I would like to speak out about the latest events in the French city of Dijon where mass riots took place which began due to the brutal beating of a Chechen man. According to our information, he was beaten by drug dealers who have been operating in the city for a very long time, imposing their rules on its residents instead of the law of the French state. Chechens, of course, didn't want to endure lawlessness on the part of some gangs. After all, we left our homeland so that not to tolerate lawlessness from the Russian authorities that occupied our country. So why should we tolerate it here, in countries setting an example of democratic freedoms to the whole world? However, I would like to emphasize that we in no way support any lynching or any violation of the laws of the countries where we've been granted asylum. But what if those who are required to monitor compliance with these laws themselves violate them? What if the police don't fulfill their direct duties? How is it possible that in European democracy, bandits in broad daylight freely walk around with weapons in the streets? Why are Chechens or other communities forced to defend themselves and their children from these thugs? Why is a country that sends troops to foreign countries to restore order unable to restore order on its own territory and ensure the security of its citizens? How can the police not be aware of these drug dealers and their dens if all the inhabitants of the city know them? Many Chechens whom the police or the special services have declared dangerous for France without providing tangible evidence turn to us for legal assistance. Without clear proofs, they place those Chechens under house arrest, force them to report to the police, or even try to deport them to Russia. Are drug dealers, even with clear evidence of their crimes, considered to be not so dangerous for France and its citizens that they are allowed to break the laws easily? Secondly, we are deeply saddened and outraged to see how quickly, even before the end of the police investigation, the media and certain political figures manipulated these events to target the entire Chechen community without distinction, accusing them of participating in ethnic wars or fighting for the drug market, as the mayor of Nice declared on a national TV channel. Such defamatory accusations against the whole community cannot be tolerated from a public authority, which has the duty to weigh each of his statements. We are convinced that these amalgams are not shared by the majority of the French people who show their support for the Chechen community of France through various social networks and some media. We urge our compatriots to respect the rule of law and the French authorities not to stigmatize the Chechen community and promptly resolve the problem of banditry in Dijon and other cities in France. I am sure that Chechens living in France will be happy to assist you in the fight against crime, if necessary. We also express our gratitude to the French state for hosting thousands of our persecuted compatriots.